Former Central Committee member of the People's Progressive Party and more latterly former Minister of what is now the Home Affairs Ministry, Kemraj Ramjattan, recalled trying to shut down reports of extrajudicial killings. He started with an approach by the now-dead George Bacchus. Bacchus was killed in his bed in Princess Street Lodge.
The PPP indeed has lots of guilt complex and guilt, ridden complex about them. That is why they would want to shake it off by throwing nastiness at others, like the AFC and the APNU and the PNC and all.
In a podcast broadcast recently, Ramjattan recalled George Bacchus going to him with a report.
One was George Bacchus, who came to my house and indicated to me who and who were instructing him as to kill who and who in that cemetery. I had to take it to my party, the same Jagdeo, and he didn't want to listen. I had to use Mr. Moses Nagamutu, and he also carried it to the Central Committee of the party. And he spoke about it, saying that these fellas are giving Mr. Ramjattan some information, and he has brought it, but nobody wants to listen. They're telling him to shut up.
Ramjattan said that he couldn't remain quiet. Not long after George Bacchus's brother was killed outside his home, it was a case of mistaken identity. A commission of inquiry stopped short of blaming the government. He said that Vice President Bharrat Jagdeo continues in the same vein.
We created also other systems to take away and limit the terms of certain leaders of that party, especially Jagdeo. But he has come back as a VP, and now this is what he does all the time with his program on the television and wheresoever else he has press conferences and so on. He hasn't shortened his term, he has elongated it now.
He said that the police are more about propaganda than the truth. Crime Chief Wendell Blanhum reported the lowest crime statistics in a decade.
People around him are a pack of sheep, a flock of sheep, and they just allow him to do what he does. And so it is now seeping into the institutions. I notice it seeps in to the public security sector, the police sector and all of that.
Ramjattan maintained that many crimes aren't reported.
There might be some propaganda impact that Mr. Blenheim wanted to sell there. The sentiment, the perception of the ordinary Guyanese is that the crime situation is affecting them in a variety of matters. I rather suspect rapes are happening, that they're not being reported. Lots of other petty larcenies are happening, they're not being reported. And big time crimes are occurring. You can have a genuine nature as to murder rates, because that then is in accordance with how much bodies you pick up.